really need to know my opinion, I would say, but you might want to know the facts of the matter. And so, 50% of women who are 30 don't have children. That's the highest it's been as long as stats of that sort of being recorded. 50%. 50% of those women will never have a child. That's one dismal statistic. 90% of the women who don't have children will regret it. That means that 25% of women now will end up involuntarily childless and regret it. Now, I worked with women who ended up involuntarily childless and regretted it. They often spent their entire 30s spending a fortune trying to get pregnant using artificial technology unsuccessfully. If you really want to be miserable, that's a good route to take. So, those are pretty stark statistics. 50% at age 30, and then 50% will not have a child successfully. Why? You might ask, why? Well, 1 in 3 couples by the age of 30 have fertility problems. And that's defined as being unable to conceive within a year of trying and intending. So that's 30% right there. And then, well, there's lots of women who are childless at 30 who don't have a partner, and they won't be able to find one. And so, and then there's the other practical problems that might come along with trying to bring a baby into the world. So there's that. That's on the practical side. Then on the psychological side, 2 things I would say is, first thing is, women, somebody clipped a section from one of my podcasts, I think, and I had talked about the lie that we tell 19-year-old women, all of them. We say that there's going to be nothing more important to you in your life than your career. And this is such an interesting lie to me because, first of all, the leftists are mostly pushing it. And it's so amazing because the leftists don't like corporations at all, in principle. And they're not very happy about capitalism. And it's not that hard to figure out that if you're going to have a career, it's probably going to be with a corporation. And it's probably going to be in a capitalist enterprise. So why the hell the leftists would presume that the most important thing that a woman could possibly do is to pursue a career is absolutely beyond me. It's a miracle of confused thinking. Now, having said that, I would like to point out 2 things. Number 1 is that the best predictor of a child's educational status, apart from the IQ of the parents, is the educational status of the women, of the mother. And so the more educated women are, the more educated their children tend to be, and that's a net gain. And then the other thing that's worth knowing is that the more economic freedom and general freedom that a given society provides women, the better their chances of economic development. So the notion that the domain of career achievement should be open to women, that's obviously 100% true. In every measure you can imagine. Not least because even if you have children, women struggle with this, because they're guilty when they have children if they work, because when they're working they want to be with their kids, and when they're with their kids they think they should be working. And it's hard for women to bridge that gap. And one way of bridging that conceptually is to understand that as a mother it's perfectly reasonable to model what adults should do to your children. And so if you have a career and you're involved in it and it's productive and you're doing well, then your children see that, whether they're male or female, and they understand that's what adults do, and that's a good deal for them. So you can have your cake and eat it too. And that's a good deal, and you can do that with children. But you can't wait too long. Because if you wait too long, you get cut off short. And there's a high probability that you will regret that desperately. Now, I should say that it's also very similar for men. It's a very rare woman for whom career will be the most important thing she does. But it's also a very rare man. If you just do general population surveys and you ask people what's most important to them, it's a minority of people who rank career first. It's also a minority of people who have a career. Most people have a job. And a career is sort of like a job that's interesting and complex. And you have to be fortunate to have a career, and you have to even be more fortunate to have a meaningful career. But even if you do have probability that that'll be number one on your list of the most important things you ever do in your life is quite low. Now, I think it's true for more men than for women, but it's even true for a relatively small proportion of men. Now, it's so funny because there's a clip where I said essentially what I just said to you. You cannot believe how vitriolic the comments were. Just thousands of them, all from young women, just absolutely outraged that someone would dare to say that, you know, there's a pretty decent chance that by the time they were 30, because these are mostly young women commenting, that they were going to want to have a child. So, well, what are you going to do that's better in your life? What are you going to do that's better in your life than to have a child? What are you going to do that's more potentially productive on the social front than to raise a highly functional child? Where are you going to find a better relationship in your life than the relationship you could have with your child? When you have a child, it's when you have a child, that's the only person you're ever going to meet in your whole life who wants more than anything else in the world to have the best relationship with you that it's possible to have. You have that opportunity just sitting right there. And that's a great opportunity. And if you can't see that in children, then you're blind. Because you should be able to see that when you just look at a child. It's just right there. If you look, it's right there. And if you forego that, you forego one of the most profoundly meaningful opportunities of your life. And what are you going to substitute career for that? Like mid-level executive at Coca-Cola, selling sugar water to kids so they can get fat.